What is going on, guys? Welcome back at day 2 of the DC Legends journey. This is a new video series in which I myself start a brand new DC Legends account and kind of go through the beginning steps, all the different game modes, basic tutorials on how to get you started into your DC Legends journey. Like I said, this is day 2, so if you missed day 1, go into the description and look for either the playlist series or for some other random videos about tutorials or different things that we are going to talk about along the way. This is just day 2, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do in the future. I do have some ideas, but let's again collect our daily logins. Hopefully you did all of the things that we recommended in day 1, and one of those is definitely log in every single day, get all these free rewards. We got some more Superman fragments, we got some more gems, and we got 30,000 essence. So yeah, all of those pieces are definitely essential, and all of the gear, all the materials, all the fragments, everything that we can get along the way is definitely really good to help you. Starting off from yesterday, we made it to level 21 and basically unlocked everything in the game except for raids over here, and that will not be unlocked until we get to level 30. But like I said, in day 1, these don't come till the end of the month. The very, I guess, last week, last 4 days is basically when they start. So we still got plenty of time. I mean, it is just January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year's to everybody. And since this is day 2 and I am starting this video on refresh, be sure you figure out whatever time it is that your daily refresh happens. That is when all your objectives or missions are going to refresh. That is when the store refreshes. So let's just check out and see what's in the store. I do recommend to save your gems. I would not spend any gems yet until you get going into this game, and where I could do more in-depth tutorials on what you should spend your gems on. I would not do it, but just for fun, let's take a look and see what we got in here. We got Huntress, 1,000 gems, 15 to 35. I absolutely love this character. So Steppenwolf, which is nice. The new hero for the month, Black Flash, which unfortunately, since we just started a new account, he is not going to be on the daily login. Normally that's where he would be. That's where he is on my regular account. But this is a new account, so we start with Superman. Another thing that I recommended from yesterday is really try to get your daily missions complete. All of these daily missions, at least the regular daily missions. If you complete all of these regular ones, it goes to legendary. Some of those do take a little bit more grinding, but you certainly could get them done. But since you are this far in the game, or at least level 20, 25, somewhere around there, you should have all of the regular daily missions unlocked, which includes Arena, which includes Red Alerts, which includes the upgrade challenges, which includes all of that stuff. So here are all of the regular missions. When you first start, you don't get all daily missions, you just get part of them, and then they gradually unlock as you get into the game. Also, continuing from yesterday, which hopefully you did, is grind out these campaign nodes using your energy as much as possible. Now you're gonna get a lot of essential gear, like the ability materials, the gear materials, the materials you need to upgrade the characters, the meta agents, all of that stuff. And most importantly, you're going to get hero fragments from the heroic side. So all of these things you need to upgrade your characters. This is why you got to farm this absolutely as much as possible, and hopefully you did that. Hopefully that's how you leveled up your character. But we made it as far. We completed chapter 1, we completed chapter 2, and we're all the way into chapter 3 with just being level 20 right now. Heroic, I finished chapter 1, so all of chapter 1 is now farmable. You're going to be able to farm all of these characters. Now, you don't have to worry about which characters are the best right now, because you're going to be, as long as you log in and play and use your ability energy, or your campaign energy, you're going to have enough energy throughout the day to be able to do all of them. So not until we get to like chapter 3 or so do you really have to pick and choose which ones are going to be the most essential. And that's going to be for later on down the road, a couple videos from now. But at least for right now, farm all the heroic nodes that you can, get all of the character fragments you can, and then farm the rest of them into the regular campaign to get all of the other materials. The first new thing we're going to look at is going to be your alliance. I would certainly recommend once you get this unlocked to find an alliance at least that is somewhat active. You're not going to be able to probably find a top tier alliance at the start, at least until you build up your total power. But right now we got you can either join an alliance by searching for one, or you can certainly create your own and try to get other people to join. And since I do have a separate account, I'm going to join my other alliance that I have, which is the Good Knight Assassins. And I mean, we're not completely full. We don't have a completely full alliance, but we do have some good people that certainly like to play the game and work. So if you are a new player and you are going to be committed to playing the game, daily logins and all of that stuff, you're welcome to join. It is, like I said, the Good Knight Assassins. We got plenty of spots open. So yeah, if not mine, then find a different alliance. Now, why is an alliance important? Well, not only is it for raids and raid rewards, but daily missions in an alliance gets you what you call alliance essence, which is basically credits that you can use to either purchase characters, purchase gear, or open packs. Like right now we have Enchantress for 6 fragments, 2.6k, Sinestro 4 fragments, or we have packs that we can open. Big alliance packs let you earn or get fragments for other random characters. So you might not necessarily be all for an alliance, but if you want to get extra materials, extra fragments, extra hero stuff to be able to increase your roster, and alliance is definitely where to go. Especially if you get one that is active, you can build up these credits really quickly and open up a lot of packs and get a lot of fragments and stuff like that. Then we're going to jump over to the upgrade events, which is right over there by the where all of the alliances is in your mailbox and stuff. So we're going to go over to the upgrade events. This is where you're going to get ability materials and gear materials to upgrade your character. Every 24 hours, it's going to rotate with on Saturday night's refresh. As you see, all of the ones are going to be available for you to do that particular day. So 6 days of the week, they're going to rotate only one single event, one single upgrade event. And then on Saturdays, they're going to do all of them, and you could do and grind out all 3 of them. And so for today's event is going to be for the ability materials. Starting off, these are going to be difficult. So I wouldn't necessarily be too upset if you can't get them done until you get to probably level 20, 25, 30, at even the first node. Just the first node right at level 20 or so. Maybe even level 30. Right now this one has 4,100 power at and we probably could be able to manage this. So you want to be able to keep these in mind. You're going to want to do these every single day. If you can't finish one, you're still going to want to do them, because part of your missions, your daily missions, is to at least play one of them every single day. And today in particular, we're going to try to get some ability energy, which is for willpower, which is green. That's like your basic level 1, level 2, level 3. I think it's all the way up to level 4 uses green willpower. Only for the abilities. And like I said, every 24 hours they're going to change. With being on Saturdays, you're going to have all of them, and that is one of the things that you definitely need to do every single day. So 1, just to refresh, 1, use your campaign energy and farm as many nodes as possible. 2, do the upgrade events, at least as many as you can, or at least attempt one of them, because like I said, it is part of your daily mission, so you're going to need to do that. And then number 3 for essential, and this is probably one of the most important along with doing the campaign. This is going to be a huge source of new character fragments, and that is called the red alerts. These are 12 different missions or 12 different battles in which you take your characters and face random teams. They're not always the same every single day. Not every single node is exactly the same. And so you can see as we rotate through these, they're different pretty much every single time. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're different. But the rewards on these are really, really good, especially for new players. They give you a lot of fragments, a lot of materials that you need. There are 12 levels. Once you clear them, we start off with essence, then we start off with gems. If you clear 4 of them, you're going to get 5 hero fragments. Now these hero fragments, these characters are going to change every single day. So this particular case, we got Jon Stewart here, and we're only going to get 5 of them. But then if we can make it up to 12 or up to 8 missions complete, then we'll get 12 character fragments. And this is again going to be of a different character. This particular day, it is going to be Green Arrow. And then if you can get all 12 of them done, then it gives you 25 total fragments for this character, or for a particular character. This is Siren. And so in all, we get 37, we get 42 total fragments every single day if we can get these red alerts done. Now, day 1, don't be discouraged if you can't get these done, but these are certainly doable. There is a strategy behind it, and I will make a video just specifically on red alerts. But just to give you an idea, day 1, I did complete yesterday's, all 12 of them, which I got Supergirl, which I'll show you here in a minute. But the characters that I used, if you want to do it, what you want to do is have all of your characters pretty much exactly the same power, same level, same everything. That is basically the main strategy. So the very first day, what I did, I took Green Lantern, I took Sinestro, I took Flash, and I took Zatanna. Those are the 4 characters I used. I was able to go through the entire 12 of them, and just at level 15. So I upgraded each of them to level 15, put a couple pieces of gear in there, put a couple pieces of upgrading their abilities, left them all pretty much the same power, and then used those 4 characters and was able to clear it out. The tricky thing about this is that once your character dies, they're dead. There's no refreshing them, there's no using them again, there's no anything. The health and whatever shield you have, whatever is on your characters, even the ability cooldowns, all transfer from one round to a next. So if you finish the first round, you have a character that's half health, then they start the next round at half health. If you lose a character, one character dies, then that you can't use that hero for the rest of the red alerts. So there's a strategy, there's a way to complete these as best as possible, but the main one you need to keep in mind is do not upgrade one single character really high. You want to slowly upgrade a wide range of characters on your roster. We're going to do a separate video on upgrading characters and stuff like that. You won't be able to upgrade any as fast as you'll probably, put yourself in a bad situation. But just keep that in the back of your mind. You do not need to upgrade your characters to max level, 1 or 2 of them every single time you level up. It's just not needed, and it kind of hurts you when doing these red alerts. And just to show you that I did complete it yesterday, as you see right there, we got Supergirl ready to be unlocked. And since we did get 25 total fragments, then we're able to upgrade her to, I think, 2-star, right? I think we're able to upgrade her to 2-star. I'm not even from around here, but I'll fight evil whatever Earth I'm on. Have I been saying Supergirl? I do that all the time. I call her Supergirl, Power Girl. I don't know why I always do that. But yeah, we're able to upgrade her to 2-star because we got 25 fragments to get her from today's or yesterday's. And yeah, I just used Flash, level 15. I used Green Lantern, which is level 15 as well. And then we used Zatanna, which is, again, level 15. And then we used Sinestro, which is level 15. I am level 22. I am not in a rush to upgrade all my characters. What the idea is you want to have 4 different characters at every single affinity. So 4 red, 4 green, 4 blue, and upgrade them slowly. But like I said, we're gonna make that on a future video. Just as of right now, just don't upgrade one single character or 2 characters to max level continuously, because it's gonna hurt you in red alerts and it's gonna be pretty difficult. So just be patient. Last of the new things to look at today, we have the PvP arena. This is another almost essential thing that you need to do every single day. So campaigns, farm them as much as possible. Get those hero fragments, get those ability and gear materials and all of that stuff. Go into your upgrade events, which at least so you can complete your daily mission. And then red alerts, you have to try to do those as soon as possible and essentially do them every single day. It's almost the most bang for your buck is going to be those red alerts, getting 42 fragments and all of the gems and all of the essence that you get every single day. And then lastly, we got Arena, which is another one that you're gonna be able to get a ton of hero fragments for and a ton of I guess, what do you like, materials that you need, like tokens or arena credits to open up packs to be able to get a ton more. So right now we have Wraith, which goes on every 7 days, and so it lasts 7 days every single week. Every single character, or every single week, there's going to be a new character for the reward. And this particular one, depending on when you watch it, but at least today we have only 2 days left, so there's not very many days. And you can go over here to League Rewards. In order to get the hero fragments, you got to get all the way up to 1300 for as many trophies as you get. So every time you battle and you win, you get a certain amount of trophies. And then once those trophies accumulate to be 1300 or higher, then you start falling in the bracket of being able to get hero fragments for this particular week. At the start, it is going to be a little difficult to climb that high in the beginning. I would just try to focus on getting the PvP essence, the credits for the packs and stuff like that in the beginning. And plus practice. You definitely need practice in Arena. But every single day, you're going to have 10 opponents. Sometimes they're going to be real opponents. Sometimes they're going to be AI opponents where they're a lot easier to face and beat. As you play the game, you'll get to notice the difference between the two. But I currently, and I'm willing to bet that every single person, the very first time you unlock it, all 10 of your opponents are going to be AI opponents, so you won't actually face any real opponents till maybe the next board you beat this entire board or whatever like that. Now we have Arena Energy, top right of the screen, that little red lightning bolt, 10 out of 10. Those are how many battles you can do before you have to wait. And I think it refreshes one Arena Energy every hour. I think it's every 60 minutes is going to be how it refreshes. And so once you get your board, you have 10 matches. If you can complete the entire board, then what you're going to get is extra fragments for the character for this particular week. Sometimes this Wraith bonus character lasts for a few weeks, 2 or 3, I think just 2. I think 2 is the longest that it usually lasts for. But it does go on for multiple weeks. In this particular case, we have Stripe, which is awesome. I just finished Stargirl, the TV show, and it was really cool. It was nice to see Stripe in there. So obviously we don't have Stripe. He is not a farmable character unless you go into Arena right now. And once you get this done, I think when you complete this, it's 9 fragments. I think it's 9 or 7. It's either 7 or 9, one of the two. But if you can complete the entire board, beat all 10 opponents, you get an extra 9 or 7 fragments. And all of these plus 30s right here, you are going to get for your Arena credits. And moving on over to the store, again, over to social, we have Arena packs. Now, there's no specific characters that you can buy with these particular credits, unlike Alliance, which you can, but you can just buy Arena packs. Now, again, these are really nice. Each pack, they're only $3.50, which is pretty cheap. This is the middle pack. You can buy a cheaper pack, which gives you 5. And then this middle pack gives you 9. And I think the last pack gives you 20. Yeah, the last pack gives you 20, and that costs 1K. It is just one of these random heroes, but again, it is really easy to get these Arena credits by just playing Arena and winning matches. You get extra hero fragments for completing your board, and if you finish high enough in the rankings, you get extra fragments for whatever rank you finish. Now, addition to the Wraith Arena, there's also other arenas in which is more PvP. Now, the Wraith is going to go on every single week, basically like clockwork, every single 7 days. We also have what we call Siege, which is the new character of the month. In this particular case, it's Impulse, and that's kind of similar to Wraith, in which you play online opponents, PvP, you battle, you get trophies, and depending on how high you finish, that's going to determine whether or not, you know, how many fragments you get of this particular character. Siege is certainly a lot more challenging for PvP than Wraith. Wraith is pretty basic. A lot more people play, I think, Siege than Wraith. But and it's a lot easier probably to get Wraith fragments than it is in Siege, just because in Siege it's a new character. A lot of people are excited about it, and so a lot more people play. But other than that, there's also weird, I wouldn't say weird, but just random ones that alternate every single month. Characters, specific PvP character ones that alternate every single month and change. We have a Mystic Gem Blitz. Now, this is going to be a PvP in which you're only going to be allowed to use blue characters, any of the Mystic ones. So it's going to be challenging for you in the beginning because you won't have a very wide range of characters to pick from. So it's going to be kind of challenging, but you can win gems. The reward instead of hero fragments are going to be gems, which is nice. We have a Captain Cold Legend Showdown, which is pretty cool. You just, same thing, PvP, you battle, you get Captain Cold shards. Then we got a Super Villain Gem Blitz, and in this particular case, much like the mystical one, instead of using blue characters, here you can only use super villains. So no heroes allowed like Flash or Green Lantern. You're only going to be able to use super villains in your matches. And then again, we have another hero showdown to close out the month. So they are typically pretty good about putting up kind of a calendar just so you can know what to expect in these PvP tournaments. And then the only other thing we really did not look at is down there at the bottom, the teams section. This is where you can just put in 6 teams and basically save them, so you don't have to keep switching out characters. Like if you use a specific team for a specific thing, then you can just easily, quickly select that team, have it saved, and be able to do that. So that's pretty much all teams is. But yeah, we pretty much covered everything. Day 2, we have everything unlocked. Now really the grind is going to start. And just a quick reminder, what you need to be doing every single day. You need to be in campaign, farming all of those hero fragments, farming all of our gear and ability materials and all of that stuff. We need to at least attempt our upgrade event just so we can do our daily missions, and then finish all of the daily missions. It does tell you exactly and specifically what you need to do to complete them. So complete the daily missions. And then we have red alerts. You really need to try to complete a red alert every single day. And like I said before, do not upgrade one character or two characters to max level, because red alerts are based on the difficulty of the red alerts is based on your highest character. So if you have one character, for example, that is 2,000 and the rest of them are 1,000, then all of your red alerts are going to be 2,000 power, and it's going to be really, really hard, and you won't be able to get it done. So that's why it's essential to keep a wide roster at the same level, the same power, the same gear, all of that stuff, just so red alerts in the beginning are a lot easier. It's not going to be till later on until it really won't matter if you upgrade a character really high. Hero challenges, that's going to be down the road in the future. We probably won't be able to do too much of those in the beginning. And then PvP arena, you're going to try to do as much as you possibly can. Get all those extra arena credits. Join an alliance as well. Be sure you join an alliance. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today at least. We will have specific tutorial videos. Red alerts. I will do probably the next video on how to complete red alerts. What characters are probably the best to use. What characters I use to be able to do it. And like I said, day 1, I finished it. Did all 12 of them. Upgraded it to level 15. And that's it. All 4 of the heroes. I used Green Lantern. I used Sinestro, Flash, and Zatanna. So those 4 characters, I went through the entire thing and none of them died, and was able to do that. So just keep those things in mind. There will be future tutorial videos on specific game modes, PvP arena, red alerts specifically, and then just whatever else you want to see. Just let me know in the comments, and Happy New Year's, guys. 2021, a brand new DC Legends journey has started. I'm excited. I will see y'all next time. I am out. Peace.